So before this, I'd never played any of the Sniper Elite games, so when I picked up Sniper Elite 5, I wasn't sure what to expect. What I found was generally a pretty good game, but it was very hard to find underneath all the glaring flaws.
2 in 1, 2 in... Oh, they're inside each other. Guys, now's not the time. Oh, he's bending over. Well, okay.
So the Sniper Elite series originally started in 2005, during the era where every first-person shooter was a World War II shooter. 17 years and 5 games later, it still hasn't grown out of that phase. They found their winning formula and they're sticking to it. In Sniper Elite 5, you play as Carl Fairburn, an elite sniper who this time has been deployed in France. And that's really all you need to know about the story. There is some plot about stopping a big secret weapon that could end the war, but it's really not very compelling. All you need to know is you're dropped in a map full of enemies, given a rifle and some objectives to complete.
Excuse me, destroy the Tiger tank? With what? With a Oh, okay, I've got a Panzerfaust.
How you approach the objectives is mostly up to you. You can pick off guards from a distance silently, or sneak in and take them down with stealth kills, or you can be more aggressive. If you get spotted, you can break line of sight and attack from a different angle later, making hit and run sniping extremely viable, and going in full guns blazing works surprisingly well. However, all your objectives end up inside large buildings, which means every encounter ends up being close quarters, completely defeating the point of being a sniper.
They did really well on that front. Oh. What? You just ran to your death. Good job.
The game very clearly tries to push you towards a more stealthy approach. However, the enemy's AI can make stealth feel a bit inconsistent. There are times when they will eagle eye you from miles away and immediately open fire, and other times where they will literally watch you loot a body in front of them, and it'll only make them a little bit curious.
Oh, wait. No! How did he not see me?
In fact, the AI in this game is just straight up terrible at times. Enemies will routinely stand out in the open and shoot at you with a pistol from halfway across the map, basically begging to get sniped. Tanks literally can't handle you getting close to them, and if you break line of sight, enemies will continue to shoot or just stop and stare at your last known location until the end of time, even if they're nowhere near you.
Oh. They're all looking up? Oh, no way. They're looking at my last known position, which is through the wall.
Even though this is a stealth focused game, I often found that it hurt more than it helped. If you sneak your way into the center of the enemy stronghold, if you get seen, you're surrounded on all sides, and that usually means instant death. However, if you set yourself up in a defensible position and start shooting, all the enemies in the map will funnel in front of you and let you pick them off one by one. This feels like it takes a long time, as you could be dropping hundreds of bodies one at a time, but in the end it's actually quicker, and when you're done you can casually stroll through the empty map and complete the objectives at your leisure.
Oh, please don't tell me this is it. This is going to be it, isn't it? No. Fucking hell. I spent so long, and the problem was I couldn't find the bloody stairs.
It doesn't help that combat in this game is extremely easy, at least on the default medium difficulty. You're given an SMG for close quarters, but it's not very fun to use, and at anything other than point blank, your rifle is more effective anyway. This means you'll be running around quick scoping everyone as if you're playing Call of Duty. Healing items are everywhere and can even be looted off dead bodies, and medkits will allow you to revive yourself when you're downed, essentially giving you infinite second chances as long as you're not completely surrounded.
Oh my god, there's a lot. Oh, I have a medkit. I'm going to live. I am going to live. I'm not going to live.
Before we move on to the good parts of the game, I'd just like to mention the myriad of bugs in its current state. When I first launched the game on the first mission, none of the enemies spawned, nor did the keys I needed to steal from them to progress, making my first attempt completely unplayable. Thankfully, restarting the game did fix this. The rest of the playthrough was filled with minor bugs, but nothing too serious. My character would occasionally sink into the ground, enemies would clip into each other, and I'd get seen and shot through walls. This is all minor stuff though, and could easily be fixed in a later patch.
Yeah, if I had a satchel charge or something, I could probably take the tank out. Oh, I think I'm inside the ground. I am inside the ground. Look at me go. This is after the day 1 patch.
Thankfully, the sniping in this game is really on point, which is kind of enough to offset every other awkward thing about it. You'll spend about 80% of the game with your rifle equipped, so you'll spend 80% of your time enjoying yourself. Land a good shot and you'll get a deeply indulgent slow motion kill cam, along with an x-ray to show you exactly the damage you did to your target. Setting up the perfect shot and watching it play out in slow motion is one of the most rewarding experiences I've had in gaming in recent years.
Let's see if we can get 2 in one shot. There they are. They're lined up perfectly. Come on, here we go. Oh, there's one down, and no, it's just the one. Yep, 2! 2 kills!
The amount of customization in this game is insane. There's several different weapons to use, each with lots of different mods which can alter their playstyle. None of these weapons or mods are upgrades, each have their own advantages and disadvantages, meaning you can just stick with the starting weapons and still be a viable all-rounder, or tailor your character build to perfectly match your playstyle. Similarly, you can customize every single aspect of the difficulty in this game. Basic settings give you 3 separate difficulty sliders, and advanced mode lets you tweak every detail.
So it gives us different difficulty levels. We can adjust whether we want the combat to be easy or maybe the sniping's hard. And oh, we can press F1 for advanced difficulty custom. Holy shit. How do I go back to simple? There we go.
When combined with the open nature of the game world and objectives, you can really play this game however you want, and it's almost bizarre how much attention to detail the shooting and customization got when you consider how much the other parts of the game feel rushed. But it makes sense when you realise they just put all of their focus on the truly important parts of the game.
Guess who's getting shot in the nuts? His nuts aren't vulnerable, damn it. Okay, come on, show me your nuts. Yes, I think we get it. We did it, we did it, yes!
Overall, I'd say that at its core, Sniper Elite 5 is actually a pretty good game. It's just that you have to overlook the game's many flaws before you can enjoy it. For anyone who wants to play a game about snipers, there's not much in the way of competition. There really aren't that many games that truly focus on shooting people from a long distance. So if that's what you want, then you should definitely buy Sniper Elite 5. But for the average gamer, I'd say it's probably worth waiting until you can get the game on sale for cheap.
Welcome, welcome. Oh! Incapacitated? Come on. Headshot that? I shot him through the head through his dick. I didn't know you could do that. I did not know that counted as a headshot. I suppose as long as the bullet goes through his head, it counts. Double headshot, yeah. Crawl and wave, boys, crawl and wave. Oh my god, what's with the